How can you die if you're already dead? I honestly don't know. Stick around. Hello YouTube and welcome to Revolting Reviews. So this is a special edition of Revolting Reviews where I review the original version of Flatliners and the new one, the remake of Flatliners. And well, I'm gonna review them both now and then give them my scores, and we'll see which one is better. So yes, this is Revolting Reviews, original versus remake edition. Stick around. So let's get to the first film, the first Flatliners from 1990. So the original Flatliners, 1990, directed by Joel Schumacher, starring Kiefer Sutherland, Julia Roberts, William Baldwin, Oliver Platt, and Kevin Bacon. So this is a psychological horror thriller about some med students or something that do this experiment where they literally kill themselves and die, and then bring themselves back after a few minutes to experience death and see what it's like, because obviously when you're alive, the living don't know what being dead's like. So yeah, they do what that, they all take it in turns and that, and then next thing, things start to take a very dark turn when they start to see elements from their past haunting them, or they start to see things that aren't there. So what did I like about this film? I just liked the classic feel of it, that early 90s cinematography quality. I also liked the performances that Kiefer Sutherland gave, along with Kevin Bacon and Julia Roberts. I enjoyed their performances a lot in this. I also think that William Baldwin and Oliver Platt were great support actors in this. Also, I liked how Kevin Bacon's character and that knew he was wrong when he used to bully a young girl at school and made amends with her because he was being haunted by that element of his past. There were bits in this film that were, well, they were scary, but they weren't really jumpy to me. I mean, I didn't jump not once in this. I also like the religious feel it has as well in the opening scene, and I also enjoyed the soundtrack to this film. Dislikes, apart from Kiefer Sutherland's character slowly turning into a bit of a dick when he gets a bit cocky with this whole going under thing. I can't really think of much to dislike on this. And I didn't even know that the new one was a remake. I'd never heard of Flatliners until the new one was being advertised, and then when I found out it was actually a remake of this 1990 film, I was like, oh, a remake, I need to see this one. And then when I saw all the actors in it, I'm thinking, how have I not heard of this film? And I'm so glad I actually looked for it and watched it, because I thought it was a great horror film, a great horror thriller film. I would say it's more on psychological, supernatural thriller. I would say it has much horror elements in it. Has horror elements, but there's not a lot of horror in there. Like I just said, a lot of supernaturalness and suspense thrills in this one. So yeah, I thought this was quite a good film. It's a true it definitely is a classic, and it definitely, and it didn't. I don't think it spawned a sequel or anything because, yeah. And now there's the remake, and I will be reviewing that once I've seen it, because I'm doing a whole. Well, obviously, from the whole introduction I did. So yeah, Flatliners, the original. Final thoughts and ratings. I thought Joel Schumacher did a great job before he butchered the Batman franchise. But yeah, he did a good job in this film. I thought the cast was good in this. I mean, they were clearly not as big as. They clearly weren't as bigger actors as they were back then. I don't know. Keith Sutherland, he was probably known as the son of Donald Sutherland and stuff. But look, they're really big actors now anyway, and I thought it was a great cast for that. So yeah, the Flatliners, the original Flatliners, I am going to give that 3. Hang on, not 3. No, I'll probably give this. I'll probably give it 3.5 resuscitations out of 5. So that's been my review on the original Flatliners. Now let's see what. Now let's go. Okay, and now for the 2017 remake review. So, this one is directed by Niles Arden Opley, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, starring Ellen Page, Diego Luna, Nina Dobrev, James Norton, and Kerisi or something, Clements. So this is, of course, the remake of the 1990 classic, which we just reviewed. So let's get down to this. So very much similar to the original, they undergo, a near-death experience, or they kill themselves for literally a minute, and then before you know it, they then get resuscitated and brought back. And that's pretty much the plot of this. So let's get on to the likes and dislikes of this one. So first of all, my likes. First of all, I liked how the characters were all redone and that. I mean, in the original it was like 4 guys and a girl. In this it was like 2 girls and 3 guys. Another thing I liked about this one was Kiefer Sutherland in it. Yes, Kiefer Sutherland returned for a slightly smaller role in this one. But still, I thought his performance in it was good. I even liked the way his hair was. I don't think that's his real hair, but it made him look like his dad, Donald Sutherland. So it was good to have someone from the original as like a huge nod to it. Also, I like the performances from Ellen Page and Nina Dobrev. Now, when it's 3 guys and 2 girls. It's 3 girls and 2 guys. Yeah, I got that one mixed up a bit. So, another thing I liked about this was the story was altered, because it's a remake. When you remake a film, it's not going to be that good if it's a shot-for-shot remake. But I liked this one, quite a bit. And that I thought the effects were good. I thought the whole story was, it was pretty predictable on what was going to happen if you've seen the original, and I thought, but they did do changes to it slightly. My dislikes, however, are, how the dislikes on this one. I didn't like how it was like the lack of jump scares. Well, no. I didn't like how the jump scares. I thought the jump scares were not necessary, and even if they were jump scares, they weren't very scary because I didn't jump not once. I also thought, a bit of the story was, complicated at first, but yeah, it makes sense. So, is this a necessary remake? Yeah, I'd say it's necessarily. I'd say it's, certainly, modernised. I mean, I guess it's okay for a modern audience, but if you've seen the original beforehand, I think you'd quite like this, but everyone's got different tastes about it. I personally thought this was quite a decent remake. Horror remakes, in fact any remake for that matter, is hard to do better than its predecessor, but I personally thought this one was okay. I thought the effects were good, but they are going to be better. This is 2017. I thought the performances from our lead actors were good, and I like Kiefer Sutherland's cameo in it. So yeah, it was all good and done, and yeah, I don't think there's much more to say on it. So I'll just give you my final thoughts there. So ratings, I'm going to give the 2017 Flatliners, I think I'll give this one 3 out of 5. 3 brain scans out of 5. So, now it's time to see which one has done better. Who's won? Let's find out now, shall we? So I gave the remake, I gave the original 3.5 resuscitations out of 5, and I gave this remake 3 brain scans out of 5. So in this edition, the original one. So that has been my review on both Flatliners, the original and the remake. This is just a bit of fun, I mean, I just thought, Nightmare Maven's done one, and I thought, I'll try and I'll give this a go, So Nightmare Maven, if you're watching, I hope you don't mind that I've done one on this. Nightmare Maven, check her out. She's a great horror YouTuber. And I'll probably, I'm giving you another shout out. The channel's going to be linked down below. Check it out. And also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links are down below in the description. Facebook, Twitter, and now Instagram. Yes, I am on Instagram now, so you can follow me on there. Also, you can join my Facebook horror group, the Random Horror Madhouse. All of it is linked down below, so be sure to check all that out. And yeah, so this is pretty much it. So until next time, don't have nightmares.